So setup for me, very good. We're lining up. Previous lesson we had the feet aiming a bit to the right and we're sort of coming back on the inside. So your takeaway now, your alignment's very good. Club going back nicely over your toe line there, and the same in this case. Nicely over your toe. So very similar now in these positions. Okay, as we get to the top of the backswing. Okay, we're setting the golf club nicely. Thing to focus on now is that left hip rotating and clearing out the way. And if we see this one here now, as we clear it this way, we're coming down a little bit more on a direct angle as opposed to too far from the inside. And your hips now aren't that far from the red line. As we come into this one, you can see there how much further away you've moved away. The posture's still a little bit risen, but at least we're staying back there, okay, and those hips are staying back. It's allowing your arms to sort of clear now and correctly work more towards target. The second the hips move this way, if you think in terms of relationship between your arms there and the body, very similar. So if your hips have moved that far over, you're moving that far over to the golf ball, which means the ball's getting that much nearer to the old L okay, which is going to create every now and then the old one sort of creeping. Where's that come from? Okay, so the more we can keep those hips back, the club now can work left around your body. We don't want to be sort of flicking the hands too much. Okay, you can see this one just about how the club now has gone through sort of the middle part of your shoulder and head area. This one here now, the club's working a little bit more round under your shoulder, that way your hands working a bit more round to the left, because your hips have cleared. We're getting that club swinging a bit more, again, it's a flatter sensation almost through the ball. What you tend to get is your club, as it comes down, it gets the top of the backswing good, rather than coming down on a direct line there and then working round to the left as that circle. What you get is you get it going round here, out to the right there, so your path always gets a bit on the inside as a result of the hips going too far. We go from here now at the top of the bat. As a result of your hips going this way towards the golf ball, it means your path's got to come on the inside. As a result, then your hands get very, very high. You either flick your hands, often at the ground beyond the ball, and the sort of shots you're going to get now, either a bit hozzily, blocky one out there, or a bit of a hooky one, or the fat one. And then what you then did is the first 6-7 shots we saw, after 7 shots you were flushing it. But at 7 shots at your level, you'll find a good strike, even with a technique that's a little bit hit and miss. Okay, so it's getting those 2 golf balls there will sort of help yourself get the sensation of the club working around your... exactly. Just feel that club sort of swinging there. I think as a guide, you can get down the range at Wembo, stick an umbrella on the ground there, put a head cover maybe on top of that, sort of make it a bit more comfortable, and then just make some swings there, trying to feel sort of your right cheek and your left cheek going through as you rotate back and through, and that's going to help your spine now maintain. The hips will therefore stay back. It'll give you a lot more room for your arms to just swing on their natural arc around to the left. If the hips they go this way, you come into this sort of in stuck position again. You look very trapped there and a bit awkward and not much space. So you're just fighting where that club wants to go. And again, the result of impact, it's just the hands might work, they might not work, and it's just you get some lovely shots when you time it well. So you play 5 holes really good at sudden down, and 13 holes like left, right, shank, fat, and all the above. And at your level, we know sort of 12 handicap, trying to get single figures. Your bad shot needs to get better. When you've got your hips staying back a little bit more, okay, your bad shot was a bit thin, a bit straighter, but a thinny sort of pulley or pushy one. Your bad shot, we had a couple that were like, probably a lost ball. So, do you want to try a couple with the driver then, see how that goes with the driver? Yeah, good, okay.